Welcome back to the kitchen table. The other day I was organizing my tools after they have gotten wet. Had to dry them all out, lay them out. Had to reorganize them. And any of you that have these Snap-on Craftsman kits, it's kind of hard to actually see what size it is. I mean, it's got a good stamp in the sockets, but being so reflective, it's kind of hard to see what the actual size is. So what I thought about doing was getting some cheap paint markers. I picked up this whole kit from the hardware store out in town. I think it was about $8. And I thought, hey, I'm going to paint it inside of them. So I'm just going to show you how I went about and did that. First thing I noticed is there's always some schmoo stuck in here. So what you want to do is get this nice little screwdriver kit here. One of these little flat tips, it's tiny, and it happens to fit perfectly in here. Just kind of scrape that schmoo out of there. Alright, now that schmoo's out of there, I'm going to take the paint marker. It's going to help it stick a little better inside of there, and just, this one's got a really fine tip on it. Focus! Yeah, you get the picture. So it fits right in inside the stamp here. You just trace it out. And if you can't find one of the fine tips, those big fat goopy paint markers will work, because we're going to scrape away the excess. Make sure you get it all in there real good. Okay. So, got a marker in there. We're going to let that dry. I got one that I did earlier. I kind of show you what I'm talking about, scraping it out. Just take something with a fine edge, like a razor blade, and you just kind of scrape across the surface, and the paint that's stuck down into the stamp on the side of the tool here will stay. And it gives you a lot finer lines. Almost professional, like it came from Snap-on, just like that. Which I don't know, I mean, it's a pretty old tool set. I don't know if it's something that Snap-on's doing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. Pay me. That looks pretty good. You can see that. Nice, easy to read lettering on it. So I do red for the metric, standard. I was going to go blue. It even works on wrenches here. Like I said, you don't need to be super neat with it. Use one of those fat paint markers if you need to. That's all you have available. You just scrape away the excess. But you want to make sure you get all that paint down in there. Fill like little holes. That's what she said. You can see it's kind of a sloppy job. But like I said, no worries. This is one I did earlier in the blue. You see, it turns out really nice lines. Something you want to keep in mind is, as a mechanic, I do use these tools quite a bit, and they get all kinds of schmoo all over them. This is going to get all kinds of oil, maybe even gasoline, which is could be used as a solvent. So it isn't permanent, but it's cheap and easy to do. So I won't mind doing it again, because when I look down at my toolbox, I can see 5/8, 11/16, double box end wrench. I know it's there. It's easy to identify, a lot better than what it was before, where you can't see what this socket is. Can't really read this here on the other side of the wrench, so it really makes it stand out a lot better, make me a more efficient mechanic. All right, thanks for watching.